Hi guys, so we're taking you through the journey. Okay, I said I was going to do a vlog when I go home. Change of plans. This vlog style video is different from the usual that you're used to. We're going to talk about this topic that a content creator came out recently to talk about. It's quite controversial with people's opinions. So he mentioned something about the fact that if him as a friend confided in his friend, which is a guy, like a guy to guy kind of talk, oh, this is confidential, why is it that he should then be hearing it in the mouth of the wife of his friend? And this sparked up a lot of emotions, backlash, comments, different opinions, and we just want to talk about it as well because it's quite an interesting one and something that actually my husband has actually spoken about it before. So when it came up, it was like, well, you know what, let us talk about it. So he's going to talk about his own opinion about telling your friend's secrets to your wife and things like that, what he thinks about it, and I'll tell you what I think about it as well. Let's place the camera in a good spot.
Alright, hi guys, my name is Deji. I'm the husband to this your favorite Lollydishians. It's been a long time I've been on this channel, and
we miss you.
yes, don't worry, I'll come back very soon. It's just been work, traveling, and
I know it's not been
blah blah blah, just like that. So in regards to the topic she mentioned, it's not something we should be debating about. It's something that should be like a common sense. Yeah, my own perspective about life and how things should look like. And in terms of, I believe what is secret is always secret, and you should keep it irrespective of person is your partner. And I've seen a lot of Christians, basically they talk about when two come together they become one. So definitely,
so why keep
anything you're telling me, then definitely I'll have to tell my spouse because we are the same. And I've argued that a lot, and because I'm someone that even though you tell me something and you tell me that it's confidential, then I don't see any reason why I have to tell my partner. And I remember me and you, we discussed about it when we were courting.
I remember.
Because an incident happened then whereby your sister then told me something that is private. And she said, Uncle D, this is private. I want you to keep it to yourself. And I actually kept it to myself. Then there was one day something happened, if you remember.
Yeah.
Then I think that conversation came up, not from my mouth, from her own mouth, and you heard it.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, I told Uncle D. And you got angry, like, oh, so something like that could happen, and you kept it away from me. And I was like, this is a secret. Your sister confided in me about this. It's secret is secret. Generally. So what's your own take about it? Because to me, I just feel it's something that should be kept as it's just generally.
Well, guys, I want you to talk about it in the comment section. Tell me what your opinion about this thing is, because something that has caused a lot of controversy in some people's homes. It's something that a lot of people argue about, and is in two ways, to be honest. Because you definitely have a point. He has a point. You know, some people, the kind of secrets that they share with their friends is something that could break them if they actually hear it somewhere else. It doesn't even matter, even knowing the fact that yes, this person is married, yes, they know they are married. Some people will assume that yes, maybe because you're married, your spouse will definitely hear about it and stuff. But I still feel like there's some amount of secret or something, you understand, that someone will share with you, and if the person tells you, please, can you keep this confidential, if it's not gonna benefit me, your wife, in any way, and it's not gonna impact me negatively in any way, why should I know? Do you see what I mean? That's how I see it in one end. However, another way I see it is, if they did not tell you, right? Because you mentioned something about it's common sense. It should be like that. But I feel if the person did not say, please, oh, this thing I'm telling you, I don't want to hear it anywhere, or please, it's confidential. Oh, I believe not like it's a topic for you both to like laugh about the person. No. But it's something that on a normal day when we're like gisting as a couple, we can definitely talk about it. It could come up that, this person told me. Then again, you see, this topic is very wide and it's a no size fits all, because know your spouse first. Yes. There are some people you tell something, the whole village has heard. They don't know how to keep secrets. That's another angle to it. Do you agree? There's some people, their own is, when they start seeing that person, they'll start giving that person the attitude based on that, if that makes sense. Maybe, for example, it's not like the person confided in you, like maybe one secret, but the person said something, he has a very bad opinion about his wife, and that person's wife happens to be your own wife's best friend. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just trying to like create a scenario. If you, as the man, now decided to like confide in me as the wife, and then he told me, sure, you know that some women, what they will do is they will not carry it on the face. They may not say it anywhere. They may not gossip about it to anyone or like give the information or share it. But they'll start giving attitude to that guy. When they see the guy, maybe normally they used to see the guy, they greet him. Oh, hi, bro. How are you doing? When after they heard that talk, they will not start, yeah, good afternoon, bro. And they'll just suddenly turn cold. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I just want to chip in something. So
Okay.
you were mentioning about there's some conversation you would just if it's not that like a secret, you could just share with your partner.
Yeah.
And I have a different perspective about that. Okay. Yeah, there are some, but maybe it's just because of my kind of person. I'm someone that I don't actually talk about people.
Yeah.
If it is that, and I just believe I just mind my business. And looking at it, even though I remember when we were courting then, and we were on the journey then. So I remember when I just met you, I asked you out, then we became. So you just asked me about my family. Oh, this is my family, this is it, and that.
That's a big
I didn't
example.
go deep inside the
This
conversation.
man, he did not tell me much.
I didn't go deep inside the conversation because it's just basically me and you. There was this vlogger one time, it's a very long time. I really resonated with what she said. So she said there was a time she was just gisting with a partner then. No, I'm divorced now. So about his younger brother when they were small, and because any small thing he would pick it up, he would steal it, he would do this. They were just well then he was very young then, but we used to now when they grew up they used to laugh about him and blah 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 blah. And the guy laughed with the girl. They laughed about it. And that was the conversation they had. So both of them now went to the village to greet their parents. And when they got there, the younger brother was living with the mom. The guy's wallet fell inside the chair, unknowing to him. And when they were about to leave, so he stood up and he was looking for his purse. I was like, where's my purse? Where's my purse? And everybody was looking for the purse. The guy mentioned there that, hope it's not your younger brother that stole my wallet. Please help me call him out. Call him out. The lady felt like the ground should open and she should just go inside.
Their big mouth.
And the mom felt embarrassed. The younger brother came out, felt embarrassed. What was funny, the actual wallet, they now saw the wallet under the chair. The lady felt embarrassed. And that really caused a lot of issues in their marriage, which led to their breakup. There are family secrets. There are friendship secrets. Just general. Even though they didn't tell you it's a secret, you definitely know. It's just like, that's why I said it's like a common sense. You definitely know that this is a secret. You don't need to relate to them. Because funny enough, even though they are matured, there's a way they think. I'll give an illustration again because I love giving an illustration. There was one time I was in uni. I was doing postgraduate program then in uni. And back home in Nigeria, and someone talked about the wife of the general overseer that I really respected a lot. This is this woman, this is how she does, blah, 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 blah. Even though I just felt maybe the person was just blabbing, maybe due to the personal experience. But anytime I see the woman month on the podium, I always remember what that person said. And that's the word of mouth. The word of mouth is very, very strong. Even though you don't have perspective about that person, but because that person has said something about that person, you start thinking it. And that's why most of the time I don't like hearing some words. I'll just remove myself from this conversation because it's very unnecessary. It's not healthy, and I don't see the usefulness of it. So coming back to what we're discussing about, should you share something with your partner? I think, to me, is not right. Even though you've become one, and the Bible said you've become one.
So, let's clarify that bit. Should we share something? It's not something. No. Should we share someone else's deep secrets that they've confided in you with your partner? Yeah. Right? That's the topic. So that's what we are saying, that you shouldn't be. We don't think you should be sharing your But then, of course, as couples gist, they talk. You understand? Even sometimes when family comes around and stuff and things happen, couples are friends. Do you see what I mean? So definitely they will talk about it, which I think was something that came up a lot in the comment section, where people were trying to justify it, that of course you should know, you're telling me something, you should know, definitely I'll tell my husband, I'll tell my wife. You understand?
Yeah, there are many things you can just about. Exactly. There are a lot of things you can just about. It shouldn't be about someone
else's downfall or someone else's problems that they've confided in you.
In terms of stuff, maybe friends, even the family, you understand, you don't need to say too much of things. And some people just feel, oh, let me just be honest enough and just sharing things. And I have a conversation too, in terms of maybe, for instance, now some people just feel, okay, they can share some conversation about their past in terms of
what they've done in the past.
So,
you know, guys, that would thank you so much if you've been watching so far so good. One of the things we're trying to do is look at it from different angles, which I have also said my own points, so different angles as well. And my husband has said a couple of things as well, but then he also still wants to say it from another angle for those people that, for example, want to share some things about their past. So the floor is yours now.
Okay. So in terms of sharing discussion, okay, so this one is just about relationship.
Okay.
So I just want to come out and just open up to my spouse, which is a very good thing, which every relationship should be built on trust and openness. There shouldn't be any form of lying in that relationship. We should be, you understand?
Yeah.
And I think there are basic steps to conversation in relationship. There's talking stage, there's time you get to know each other, and there's time you go into deep, you understand,
kind of conversation
in terms of maybe you're about to be engaged or you get married about. And I discover a lot of people don't know when to have a discussion what stage to have some discussions, which has really affected a lot of relationship. And some people have just been wondering why they have to go through some situation in relationship whereby the spouse or the other partner just doesn't develop an interest in the other partner again, maybe due to what they've heard. And maybe due to the lady feels, oh, my openness. And this is not to discourage people not to be open to their spouse, but there should be when to talk and when to do things. And which a lot.
See, these are the things we miss on this channel. We miss these words of wisdom. Preach on, preacher.
So what I would definitely say is that in every relationship, there should be a stage whereby you have some discussion with your partner, and a lot of people are just too forward in terms of sharing views. I'll give my opinion, for example, because when I talk, I give my
giving
instances.
Life instances, yeah.
Before I got married to this my beautiful sweet wife,
oh God,
I've had past relationships. 95% says they know little about me, but they don't have too much information about me at all. One thing you notice about, most especially I think it's to the ladies, is that their ex would have known too much about them. And you see some relationship, it's very difficult for the lady to leave the guys just because he has given the guy whole information. And that comes to what I've been saying earlier on, that there are different stages in relationship. But a lot of people have actually made their relationship go sour, and they'll be saying it's village people. No, it's not village people, it's just you in particular. You've actually destroyed yourself with words of mouth. And that warrants us not to just be talking all the time. Yeah.
Guys, it has been a wholesome video, and there are loads of points and things to learn from everything that has been said. To conclude this video, I'm just gonna say my own little summary of the whole thing. In all you're getting, get wisdom.
Yeah.
And understand. Let God lead you. Don't be a talkative. Know when to talk and when not to. No one is saying you should keep secret from your spouse. But if someone has decided to share their secrets with you as a friend, and it's something that is painful to them, it's not like your spouse is going to be able to help them or support them in any way. And it's not like it's going to affect them in any way. Why should they know? They don't need to know. That's what our stand is. At the end of the day, in conclusion, I believe if it has nothing to do with them and does not affect them in any way, and there is no help that other spouse will render to the situation, some things are better left unsaid. And also the fact that we should learn to have that kind of behavior. And once we have that kind of behavior and consciousness, like we are not interested in sitting down and pulling other people down, then it wouldn't be something that should be a thing of argument. As a spouse, you know yourselves, you should be honest to each other. We're not keeping secrets from ourselves, honesty and things like that. If it's particular to us, our life, things that affect us, that affects our life, that affects our future, that affects our journey, then there's no need for us to keep secrets about it. I hope that with all that has been said, we have been able to convince you and not confuse you that need to treat this kind of issues with wisdom, so that people do not regret confiding in us about their issues. I would now make reference to that thing you mentioned about that person that was out and the wife made a statement that, or is it the husband that made a statement that better quickly hide your bag or what. Let it not be that this person has stolen this thing just because of the fact that the spouse has already confided in you, the spouse, that that person, they say they used to steal, and that has like brought the marriage down. So that is the extent to which you can destroy your marriage and your relationship, even between yourselves as a spouse, when you end up saying what you shouldn't say.
So as Christians, because we are Christians, is not we are discouraging
the oneness that God is talking about in marriage.
No, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to just like, we should apply wisdom whenever we're doing things, in terms of having discussion about your partners. Maybe your friend had a discussion with you and you're just like, oh, it's my partner, I have to say it.
Say everything.
To me, it's not wisdom. So in terms of your family matters, they are family secrets. Everybody have family secrets. And that's it. And funny enough, those words at times they use it back to us. Let me give you just an instance, just one instance, because I love giving us a scenario so that you will know where we're coming from. So for instance, now let me just say it. It doesn't happen in my family. My dad beats my mom, and so I now got married to my wife. I was like, I remember those days when my dad used to beat my mom, blah 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 blah.
The girl go run now.
And no, even though she doesn't run, it's just, oh, that's my dad. During those days, that's what it does, blah blah blah. The day that maybe you're having the discussion with your partner, maybe you just raise your voice, it's just like, oh, look at him the same way his dad used to do, the way the dad used to beat the mom. You understand? They will use your words against you. You understand? Argument, people will say different things, people will spill up different things. I'm just using that for a scenario,
as an example.
As an example. You know, people have used their words to affect themselves. You understand? So we really need to be so conscious about what we discuss with our partners, even though the partner is matured or is immature. If it doesn't affect your marriage, you're not meant to say it. The girl that's maybe had past relationship and you're coming and you're telling your husband to be your body count. It doesn't make sense. So it just doesn't make sense. You don't need it. It doesn't affect your marriage. Irrespective, That's gone. That's just bygone.
I mean, I think
You
some
understand?
people,
It
I think
doesn't
the
just
reason
make
why
sense.
some
Yeah.
men ask about the past, but of course it doesn't make sense if a man is asking your body count.
Yeah,
but
there's
then
some
maybe
conversation
asking,
about past, you understand, but
like
not
past, like
asking in depth. Why
like
do I want to
some
know?
kind of
You
in-depth
understand?
information. Well,
Yeah.
some men want to know for different reasons. I don't know. You're not them,
Doesn't make
so
sense.
you don't know why they want to know. Maybe for
Because
the protection
funny
of
enough,
themselves.
if you go deep into this one is just horrible.
It's a topic for another day, guys. We don't want to prolong this
It's just
video.
horrible because it's just weird words.
Let's just be mindful.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all that we need to know, guys.
Just anything that will affect your marriage. If it doesn't affect your marriage, then you
just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, we are not marriage experts. We're not.
No, we're not.
Well, I'm just from experience of life. I could tell you that if you keep to these words, you would not be disappointed.
And let's just be mindful. See you in the next video. Bye.
Thank you all, and have a wonderful day. Bye.